Hi, welcome to Child at Hearts. Today I'm excited and always excited to have you back on this channel. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you, like I promised, why schools sack teachers. If you've been with me on this channel, you would know that we've been talking about what happens within the school system and how you can avoid it. We talked about why teachers leave schools, what employers can do or school leaders can do to ensure that they minimize or avoid completely teachers leaving their schools, because everyone knows how draining it is to keep recruiting teachers at the beginning or in the middle of every school year. So to balance it out, I needed to talk about why schools sack teachers. As an employer, as someone that wants to run a school to make a difference in the society, to make a difference in the economy by employing or creating job opportunities while impacting knowledge through their business or through the organization they have established, every school owner wants the best. Every school owner doesn't just think as a school owner, they think as a business person. They want to give the best to their clients. Their clients are their parents, and they don't want to fall short of those expectations. They don't want to fall short of the expectations that their clients have of them. That is why you see them, they are always on their toes. So for every school owner, what is most important to every school owner is the number. They want to see that the number is increasing. So it really affects a school owner when they are not seeing results, when they are not making progress, either by increasing the number. Every business or every school owner that starts at a particular point wants by the end of 2, 3, 4 years to have spread, to have grown, either in capacity, in number, in every way, to make more money. And in a school business, for them to be able to get more students or to have more parents, they have to give value. They have to give value either through the content they are delivering or through whatever way. The overall delivery should be excellent. Who are the people that drive this process? The school, the management. So this is why a school owner will not waste time to see that they throw you out of the system when you are not delivering. I had to lay this foundation so that you can understand and see from that perspective to know what to do, how to put yourself together when you get into the school system. So you won't be among the people that schools or school owners will see as people that they've marked at their red list, or people that when it's time to throw people out or when it's time to cut down on staff, you will be the one that will be among them. So having said that, I want to say thank you to everyone that has been on this channel, to all my returning subscribers. I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. It is because of you that we'll keep bringing content like this, that will keep going. And to you that is seeing this video for the first time, I want to say welcome to Child at Heart. My name is Gift, and I'm delighted and excited to have you on Child at Heart. Here you have everything that you need to know about childcare, education, and consulting. Welcome back. Now, the first thing I'm going to be sharing with you that will make a school to sack a teacher is inability to meet parents' expectations or clients' expectations. Yes, just like I said, the people that are driving this process is the management, the teachers, the employees. And if a school has taken you, has absorbed you, and you work in a school institution, as long as you are not the director of the school, you are an employee, you are expected to give your best. So when there is a setback or there is a discrepancy, or by the time the school checks the overall input and output or the overall feedback from parents, and they see that they're not getting what they're supposed to get, and by the time they tailor it down and it's tailored down to your department, either as a management or either as an accountant or either as a teacher in your class, pupils in your class keep failing their tests or their assessments, or people or parents in your class keep complaining about one thing or another, or because of some misconduct or because of one thing or another that is happening within your sphere, within your unit, parents are withdrawing their children. Can you see that that is not good business for the school? This is one reason why the school will allow you to go, by sacking you or by relieving you of the position. Some schools will be so nice to either move you to a department where they feel you'll be fit. But most times, when you are not delivering or when the school is not meeting their expectations and they do a thorough check, they go through the quality assurance and do a thorough check and they find out where it's coming from after they have done corrections, after they have supported you, after they have done what they are supposed to do and they're not seeing any changes, the school will sack you, will let you go. That will lead me to the next point, why schools sack teachers. Excuses. I have been a school administrator before, so I've been in that position to run a school, like I said, and I've seen it all pretty much. Nobody wants to be in a position where you have been given your job description, you know your roles and your responsibilities, and you're not living up to expectation. You have reasons why you're not in school early. You always have excuses why you're not meeting up with deadlines. You always have excuses why you flout school policy. Those policies are there to guide everyone. You have to be in school early to be able to deliver excellently. You have to do what you're meant to do to see that the job is exceptional, that from your own end, there are no excuses. You deliver results. All a school owner wants to hear is that, yes, I have delivered. Yes, parents are happy. Yes, this is fixed. From any angle that you are delivering from. So once you are always giving excuses, you are actually telling the school management or the school indirectly that you're not fit for the job. And because of that, guess what? They are going to let you go. The next point I'm going to be sharing is lack of passion or no passion at all. Guess what? Whatever that drives a person to do any job, to do it effectively, is the drive, the enthusiasm, the passion. And for people that take care of children, you need a drive. You need to be passionate about the job to be able to achieve whatever it is that you set out to achieve, to be able to have results. So if you have little or no passion for the job, it will show. It will show in the way you deliver your work. It will show in the way you teach. You will just see that you're not always up to it all the time. It's going to not just affect your work, it will affect the work of every other person. For instance, when it is time to give out results and you're supposed to write your report before time and move it to the supervisor or mail it to your supervisor or your line manager to scrutinize and to check again to see if there are mistakes. And you're always the one not meeting up. You're always the one that when they ask you to stand in for someone, not always up to responsibilities, even the basic responsibilities that you should have. You lack passion, no drive, and even when they look at the students in your class that you're taking care of, there is no passion. You cannot handle assembly. When there is no passion or little passion for the job, you're not enthusiastic about it, you're not excited. Even when you're going about your daily activities and you greet your students, there should be that passion, that zeal, that motivation, that drive that you carry with you. It's like a cloth, you put it on. Passion and zeal and enthusiasm, they are contagious. When you have it, your children will have it, the kids in your class will have it. It spreads around you. When it is not there, before you know it, it starts showing. It's going to be affecting your work. Your delivery will be low. You won't be able to do what you're supposed to do. When that happens, you start seeing that there will be reports to management. Before you know it, you're being called for this, you're being called for that. There will be complaints and all of that. Your reports might not be up to date, or you might, everything you do might always have complaints because you lack passion for the job. When that is clear to management and that is clear to everyone and the owner of the school, guess what? Myself, I won't want to have such a person in my system. You rather go to where you find passion, where you're excited going to do the job, than being in a system where you lack passion, where you're not always happy, when you're always grumpy. A school owner will let you go immediately you lack passion for their job. That will lead me to the next point, why school sack teachers. Inability to think outside the box. Yes. I also call it the inability to be proactive or thinking outside the box. There are situations that present themselves where you need to think fast. Peradventure is an emergency situation or there is a mistake somewhere. There is always these teachers that would not know what to do. They won't use their common sense, if I should put it that way. Management do not like, or employers will not want someone that is not smart, someone that cannot use their sixth sense, if I should say that. And it would affect the job. For instance, you were sent for an errand, or you were sent to take children to somewhere, and something happens, and probably you're trying to reach the school to get clarification about time or something. It's expected that as a mature person with experience, safety comes first. You should think about the safety of the children and not just leave the children there and go somewhere else. There are situations where it is expected of you to think outside the box. When you're a teacher that is always researching, you always want to know more, you keep learning, you want to learn more, you would always find answers to situations or answers to emergency situations. Even when you can't find, you can ask a colleague, you can find out from someone quickly and smartly without even making too much noise or wasting too much time. When you are that teacher that is not smart, you are not proactive, you do not bring solutions to the table, you're always seeking and seeking, you don't present solutions when it's time for your colleagues to look for answers or they are looking for solutions, you don't have anything on the table. Or even when management is asking, how do we solve this issue? There's a parent complaining about the school bus, or there's a parent saying something about this class, about this child. How can we help these parents? You should be one of the teachers that can suggest this. Can we do this? Have we tried this? Can we do it again? Teachers that think outside the box or are proactive are actually helping the system. They're actually helping the system grow. They're actually filling in the missing gaps. Always be 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of your game, ahead of your responsibility, ahead of the targets, ahead of your expectations. You should always be the one that they will say, this one is exceptional, this teacher is exceptional because of your ability or your skills in being proactive. When you are not like that, it will be easy for schools to let you go when it's time, or at the slightest provocation or at the slightest mistake. This one is one reason schools will let you go. The last but not the least I'm going to be sharing with you today, remember I said the top 5 reasons why schools will let you go. There's so many reasons why a school will let teachers go. There are so many reasons, but the top 5 reasons is what I'm sharing with you in this video. The 5th I'm going to be sharing with you is indiscipline, or gross indiscipline. Yes, there are teachers that have formed it as a habit to flout school rules and regulations, to flout the policies. These policies they signed and agreed that they are going to follow them. How come you're now in the system? It looks like you're arguing with the laws. You're arguing with the code of conduct. This code of conduct, you agreed to it when you came into the system. You signed to it. You never had questions. You never had questions about late coming, whether it is 2 minutes or 5 minutes past the time. You never had questions about mannerism, the way you carry yourself. You never had questions about whether you're going to raise your voice at the children or not. You never had questions about insubordination. You said you follow the school rules, you follow policy. You signed. Did you read the policy at all? Because I get confused when teachers upon employment are given this handbook and they read it, they know the policy. While they are now delivering the job or while they are in the system, they begin to argue, they begin to act as if they don't even know what the code of conduct says, or what the policy says, or what the welfare package says, or what this policy or that policy says. The people that always find themselves before the disciplinary panel, always find themselves before management, always find themselves before the director, not because they are being commended, not because they are being promoted, not because they are being applauded, but because there is one complaint or another, or they flouted the rules and all of that. At a point, the school will get tired because they can't always exert energy or invest their energy in people that are not ready to move the school forward. They will kick you out. They would let you go. So please, before you start tagging schools bad names or saying, oh, this school is this, this school is that, remember that you also played a role in ensuring that you were part of the reason why you were sacked. If situations presented themselves and you weren't part of the reason, you can tender a letter, you can explain yourself, you can ask for a fair hearing, but please ensure that you're not part of the reason why schools will let you go. Be on top of your game and be the game changer. Be the one that is making your school go. Be the one that is making your employer happy, whether they know you directly or they don't know you directly. Be the one that is influencing others to do the right thing in your system, in your school, because you are a role model. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.